It's got a 16 by 10 display. This is an machined aluminum housing, so it's extremely solid. It's got a Gorilla Glass in front. So this product, like all our EliteBook products, is designed to pass the full mil spec standards, the 810G standard. So this passes all our drop tests. This passes all the vibration, shock, dust, temperature, you name it, right? So this is designed for that level of business ruggedability. I'll give you a quick tour of the unit. There's a 1080p camera facing you. There's got a dual array microphones here. In the back, we have an 8 megapixel camera with an LED flashlight and stereo speakers at the bottom. Going inside the unit, it's got an Intel x86 SoC CPU. It's got 2 gigs of system memory, 32 or 64 gigs of storage inside it. All right. On the side, we have, this is for volume control, also machined aluminum pieces. And on the side, we have a service store, if you will. It's got a SIM slot because it has 3G or 4G capabilities available as an option, so you can put your service provider's SIM card in here and activate that service. We also have a micro SD memory card, so if the 32 gig or 64 gig is not sufficient for your applications, you can add system memory to the unit. So focusing on the x86 CPU and the 16 by 10 display and a Windows 8 only functionality, all of those choices really were driven by providing full compatibility with existing applications inside a corporate environment. So we have customers with over 3,000 applications over the years that they have collected that they use for certain things. They don't have to be reformatted to use in this environment. You can use a pen, you can use a finger, you can fill out forms. You aren't scrolling around. If they were formatted on a 4x3, on a 16 by 10, they fit in perfectly. And so that has really been a factor that drove the design of the unit itself.
It's 1.5 pounds. It's 9 millimeters thin, so you can feel it. It's extremely light. We think,
just start to really make our product different. So the first thing I'll talk about is the docking station. This docking station, as you can see in this demonstration here, has multiple 4 USB ports. It has an RJ45 VGA and an HDMI port, plus line out for speakers. So the idea really is for a segment of customers that want to use this as a primary unit, they get back to their desk, plug it in with a large monitor, full-size keyboard and a mouse, and speakers if needed. Now you have the full functionality of a PC available to you with full Windows compatibility that you expect. So in our mind, a good solid tablet and a good solid docking station really is a baseline for Windows 8 tablets as they become available from us and from our called the Smart Jacket concept. And the Smart Jacket concept really is about adding capabilities to the unit without really compromising the baseline unit. And so here is a baseline productivity jacket, the ElitePad 900, that slides in. And now I have not compromised the unit at all. It still is a tablet. It now has 2 USB ports, an HDMI port if you're doing presentations, and a memory card slot. So now added functionality to the unit. This will still dock with or without the jacket in place. So the idea is now added capabilities. The unit itself will get somewhere between 9 and 10 hours of battery life. And in the Smart Jacket, you can add a battery to it. And so the battery just slides in, locks in place, and now I can add 80% of battery life. So if we get about 10 hours of battery life on the base unit, this will add an additional 8 hours of battery life, giving you 18 hours of battery life. Now,
how much weight is that?
It's gained about slightly less than a pound in terms of weight.
So it's under 2, it's under 2.5, I think like 2.3.
The second jacket that you have is very similar to the way that unit went in. We'll go in here, and now you have a keyboard available, and this is powered through the docking connector, so you don't have a second set of batteries because this is relying on a Bluetooth. This is a direct cabled keyboard. And then you have additional USB ports and a memory expansion slot. So the idea again, memory slot for file transfer. So the idea really is now you're flirting with notebook level of functionality. So these are our 2 general purpose jackets, but if you expand the logic beyond that, and if you think about large corporations where you may have, say, a retail operation, you may have a warehouse operation, you may have sales force on the field, and everybody needs the tablet for different applications. And the idea is using jackets, you can customize it for the application that it's being used on. But from an IT point of view, they're managing a single unit from an image. From manageability point of view, all they're doing is managing this, and then the jackets gives it customization for the application it's being used on. This has NFC built in, so you can do tap to pay, but we're working on jackets that have credit card readers built in. We have jackets that have laser